Hi, sorry. You missed the first part of that conversation. I just they've all been kind of the same lately, so I stopped recording them. Um, but I don't know. Something about Larry is made me think, oh, I should probably just get the camera just in case, because so far this is a not new, but I'm in not exactly familiar territory. Okay, catch you up to speed. First my dog noticed there was a spirit, and then I just wasn't finished eating yet, and I kind of forgot, which is rude. And then I came down here, and exactly 10 spirits outside. Okay, let's invite the one nearest to the door to come on in. I did see his movement. He came in, sat down, I said his name is Larry. First he said he died in 1965, and then I was like, 1965? He's like, oh, wait, no, 1970. So it's almost like the memory is a bit vague. Like, that's a long time. It's not the longest time we've heard, but it is a long time. He said he would like confession. I said, okay, sure. Are you like Christian? And he's like, Jewish. And I thought, oh, that takes my Jesus card off the table. Like, that's a good talking point I have is when people are giving confession, I could pull up the Jesus, like, why don't you talk to Jesus card? And it's not going to work this time. Well, he said maybe. So, hearing out the confession, my dog is cool with Larry so far. Larry was confessing to... And see, here the thing is, it's very polite language. It's very proper language. It's nothing vulgar. Was confessing to, if you don't mind my saying, what was it? Basically, lecherous behavior. That was one of the words. How did you put it? Indecent and vulgar. That's right. As soon as my finger went to the I was like, oh, right. Indecent and vulgar behavior. And I said, so basically, like, lecherous, yes. I asked you if you had ever forced yourself on a woman who didn't want to. You said, I don't think so, but... And this is where it kind of got interesting, and I thought, maybe I should record this, because it might be worth remembering in the future. He's like, things back then, so 60s... How old were you when you passed away? I forgot to ask. 58. Oh, he's saying smoking? Yes, I didn't ask. So you were... That's because you were surprised that it was 50. Okay. Right, and you were saying that the way people interacted back then was different, which I can only imagine. Nowadays it's dating online, whereas back then social interaction was very different. You honestly don't know if any of them didn't want it, because that wasn't really a social concept to you. It wasn't, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't in our language. Sorry, you had never heard of a woman saying no back in those times, but you've been hanging around and watching, and you do. It kind of makes you think, doesn't it? Like, now that times have changed, you go back and you think when you were younger, and you think, ooh, maybe, ooh, right? Ah, okay. But is that why you stayed, or like that's not the reason you stayed at first, right? No, okay. It's not. Okay, right. This was just about you being kind of a dirty old man kind of thing. Yes. No children, right? No. He went pretty fast on no. My finger kind of stings a little bit. Was that it? Just those urges? No killing? Okay. So I'm just wondering if I have any more questions because you were kind of open to my Jesus card, and it kind of, I have to sit there and think, what are the spirits thinking when they see me? Like, you died in 1970, Jewish. All these years later, you walk into this basement and see me and all this, and you're like, okay, I can confess. I just, I have to wonder about that. Reason is, I'm the only one you have found this entire time. People like me are not easy to come by. I went to, what's a synagogue? Like like a church kind of thing? Yes. Okay. No one would talk to me because I am a spirit. I'm invisible. Okay. I looked everywhere. Hmm. So, did you know people like me existed? Yes, I've seen television. I've seen television, but finding you guys is really hard. uh, okay. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Larry. I absolutely forgive you. I see no reason not to. And I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. And the best of luck to me, too. Take care. Now we wait for the aftershocks. Ooh, I know. Ooh. Yes. Not crazy, but they're there. Not the. So that means there would have been a spike, a raise in his vibration, but not crazy like some of the ones, right? Like some of the ones who have been absolutely, feeling pretty low. Alright. Okay. Time is it? We should probably do another. We got time for another, I think.